Hello everybody, out here Pinnacle Mountain State Park, getting ready to go up the East Summit Trail. Get up here and see if we can get a gorgeous view. Friday afternoon about 5 o'clock. Temperature's about 92 degrees. Humidity is probably higher than I want to think about. But we'll get some good video, have some fun doing it. See you later. So, Pinnacle Mountain rises about 1,200 feet as part of it's the easternmost point of a ridge that runs east-west. Actually, some good rock climbing, great bouldering, and going up this East Summit Trail path is really scrambling and bouldering. And when I'm in really great shape and the humidity's low, it takes me about 26 minutes to get up. Either way, even when it's just 26 minutes, I'll run a heart rate of about 140 beats a minute. So it's a great workout. But bigger than that, Pinnacle Mountain, I've been coming here since I was 17, long before it was a state park. And it's always been one of my happy places. So it's great to get a nice workout, get up on the summit, get some gorgeous views. I'll share those. Then we're going to drop down the West Summit Trail, a little bit easier, and then around the base loop, headed back to the parking lot. So with that, we'll catch up in a bit. So just a little bit ago, climbing up the trail, really up the scree slope, because it's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, a lot of scree, a lot of boulders. But anyway, I passed two young ladies who were maybe 20, 21, 22 years old. And as they passed me by, one was talking to the other about, I want to be in good enough shape so I can do something important. I want to do something where I can defeat something. And I got to thinking about that as I came on up beyond them. And I guess at 21 years old, I felt the same way, really. Today at 61, really the only thing I'm working on defeating is me. My biases, my fears, my beliefs that may not be right, habits that may slow me down, just my entire construct of the things I decide, my decisions, and the way I live my life. So really, defeating something, to me, is really about defeating myself. It's something to think about. Made it up to the summit, didn't do it in 29 minutes. I will credit that to shooting video and photographs and high humidity and being of a classic age, I'll say it that way. Looking back, if you can see up the Arkansas River, look closely, you're looking towards Little Rock, looking here to the south towards Pinnacle Mountain. Coming back around, we'd be headed over towards Lake Maumelle. The Arkansas River is over to the northeast. You can see that, and just gorgeous views all the way around. So now we're going to head down the what's the west rib of the mountain, and kind of go down the rocks and scramble. So here we go. Well, back down off the mountain, and now on the base trail, headed back to the east parking lot. Pretty flat, rolling, pretty good stuff. It's interesting, you know, as many years as I've been coming here, going up and down, you meet all kind of people, and I think it's people that enjoy getting out in nature, and people are looking for exercise because it's a great workout. So it's pretty cool to see people. You know, earlier I was talking about the young ladies and talking about they wanted to defeat something. And for me, that translated, for me personally, not for them, wanting to defeat myself. The biases, the opinions, the vices, bad habits, prejudices, whatever they are, right? The biases. Then I got to thinking further about, you know, that's what I want to defeat, or I want to work towards defeating myself, overcoming myself. But then there's another part of it. What happens when defeat comes to you, right? Externally. When you don't really get to choose, it just comes along. Well, it hurts. I've watched family and friends this week go through defeat. I've been through some defeat this week. We all probably have, right? And then you think further about it, for me anyway, success has never really taught me a lot. Maybe it confirms some things, but the real teacher in my life has always been failure, and there's been a lot of them. So I kind of think of them as a metaphor in the sense that they're like the guardrails on the highway of life and living in the human journey, right? Well, sorry to wax philosophical on you, but Pinnacle is that kind of place for me, and maybe some way you'll get something from it. Okay, well, on the loop trail, coming around, and still coming around, I should say. Almost back to the parking lot, or here within about 10 or 15 minutes. You know, I'm done with the philosophy lesson. It was really geared to me and to myself. Maybe I needed to hear it, right? But anyway, enough of that. Let me tell you about what kind of gear you ought to really consider if you're gonna come out on a June day at 5 o'clock, 95 degrees, and go do Pinnacle and the base trail. I'm carrying 3 liters of water, and by the time I get back to the Jeep, I will have consumed that 3 liters. I'm carrying it in a Camelback Mule, and it's got none electrolyte mix in the water, kind of a mixed berry, which is really good, and it's effervescent, so it just kind of helps kind of feed you a little bit of fun for the water. In consuming the water. The other thing is I'm carrying Cliff Shots margarita blocks. Love them, love them, love them. If I really feel like I need a real strong dose of electrolytes. So high humidity, you know, just losing electrolytes and moisture just like crazy. Kicked up a deer a few minutes ago. Couldn't capture him, so you don't get to see him, sorry. And the other thing I would share is that out here, normally, if I'm just out hiking, I like to wear Ultra Lone Peak 3.5 trail runners. They are super comfortable, wide toe box, and they work real well. Lightweight. But today, because I wanted to climb Pinnacle and do the ridges, kind of the technical pieces, the third class scrambling anyway, I'm wearing 510 Guide tennies, which actually have what is called stealth rubber. Same compounds used on rock climbing shoes, so I get really good grip going up and down, and that's nice. And also wearing my Wild Dirty Girl gaiters that you've seen in the video, so that all worked pretty good. Carrying just a pair of sunglasses, which you really don't need because you're in the shade pretty much, even going up the mountain until you get to the summit. Wearing a pair of Patagonia baggy shorts, real lightweight, great pockets, and really a lot of room to move, which is awesome. And then just a lightweight tech shirt from North Face. So that works out real good. So anyway, been a great hike, great climb, just great on a Friday after work. A great reset to the week, which I needed. So Great to be out here. Hope the videos and photographs make some sense to you, and hope you enjoy them. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Later.